Good morning, beloveds. It is Sunday morning. Yesterday ended up, outside of being hot, being a really nice day. It was really hot and sticky for that run yesterday, and then I was on the phone with my mom around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I tend to pace when I'm on the phone, and so I opened my door thinking, oh, I'll just, go walk up and down the sidewalk, and went, never mind. So, I'm not sure it's going to be quite so hot today, but I just checked the weather, and it looks like here in Houston, the weather's going to move in around 11. So if you have any errands to do or anything you want to do outside, now would be the time, or at least in 10 or 15 minutes. 'Cause it looks like it's just going to rain for the next week. Which is not a bad thing. I enjoy a good rain as much as the next person. I just like to be at home where I can open my windows and listen to the rain. I have a corrugated tin cover on my patio, and so it makes a really nice sound. And then if it's cool enough that I can open the windows and the cats will sit in the windows, and they love to do that, and we call that smell-o-vision. I'm sure I've said that before, but it's enjoyable for them. So the little things that we do in life that make life worth living. Everybody always thinks it's the big things, and it's not. It's not, really. It's the little things. Like, opening the windows and listening to the rain on the roof during a rainstorm. My TV died on Friday, and a friend of mine loaned me a TV, at least until I can get a new one. 'Cause that's one of the things, it's the little things, and I'm going to straight up call it this, first world problems. Our TV died, and we thought, oh, just run to Target or Walmart and buy a new TV. Yeah, no, not right now. There were literally no TVs at Target, and the only one they had at Walmart was too big. And we were just like, okay, we're not dealing with this. And she offered to loan us one of hers, and it's smaller, but hey. And we needed to replace our microwave, and it took 2 weeks. And he went grocery shopping this morning. I love my husband. He tends to grocery shop at odd times. Get up Sunday morning, go grocery shopping. And he likes to eat Philadelphia cream cheese on bagels, as do the cats. And they were out. So it's the little things that make life worth living, and it's the little things that tell us, for the most part, our life has stayed basically the same. We've gotten up every day, we've gone to work every day, but then little things like that happen. And then little things like my neighbors have planted extraordinary flowers. And so I've taken some beautiful pictures of flowers. Yesterday, which I didn't know when I was on yesterday morning, because I hadn't looked at the pictures yet, I caught the red-headed woodpecker in the park. I got a couple of really good pictures of him, and I got a couple of really good pictures of the blue jays. I did not know blue jays liked almonds, but when the squirrels are slow finding the almonds, the blue jays will steal them. So we actually, he was up in the tree, and so I got a couple of good pictures of him, and there were 2 of them. So I'm not sure if the one in the tree is the one I got, but I said, toss a almond onto the path, and let's just see. Don't toss it to a squirrel, just toss it on the path. So that the blue jay, and then we stood really still. And darned if the blue jay didn't come down and snatch up that almond, and he hopped a couple of spots. So I actually got a good picture of him on the ground. So you can tell it's a blue jay. So I'm really happy with that. So it's like little things. appreciate the little things in life. Because when we look back, we realize that those were the big things. Which is why we do this, are feeding the squirrels almonds. It's a little thing. It's probably a big thing to the squirrels, but it's a little thing to us. But it's something that is, I'm going to use the word heartwarming. It's fun. And we really enjoy it. And he has a good time. And my husband, meaning, has a good time. And then I get to take pictures of squirrels. So, yeah, the little things. The little things in life that bring us joy. All right. Today is May 24th. Our Bible quote is, let's see if I can see it today. Psalm 51:10, and it is, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." Okay. Let's see what Ernest has to say today. "I have within myself, as I sit here, the sense that though my body is real, tangible with definite form and outline, it is at the same time somehow made of a living stuff that is saturated with God life. I know that whatever the stuff is, I know that whatever the stuff is of which my body is made, though it is called material, it must really be made of the one stuff, an essence of which all things are made. Therefore, I sense within the very cells and tissues of my body an eternity. As I relax my body consciously and definitely, which I am able to do by mentally relaxing and dropping all strain, I feel flowing through me a vital energy, a dynamic force, a great surge of living power. The spirit within me refreshes me daily. Right here and now, I feel saturated with the life essence itself, and I feel the same life essence flowing in and through me. I feel immersed in and saturated by the vital essence of perfection that brings me into tune with life. I feel myself to be a perfect instrument of life's divine symphony, in tune with its harmony and perfection. My body is an instrument in, through, and upon which life plays a divine and perfect harmony." And I get to say good morning to Sharon and Peggy. Good morning. Okay. So that first sentence, that first paragraph, I wanted to stop in the first paragraph, and I was a good girl and did not. So let's go back to that first paragraph, because now I'm all excited, which is really easy to do with me. So, okay, so I have within myself, as I sit here, a sense that although my body is real and tangible, with definite form and outline, it is at the same time somehow made of a living stuff that is saturated with God's life. Well, okay, one, if you think about that too long, that's going to make your head spin. So it's really cool. I encourage you to sit with that for a minute, just that sentence. What really excited me, though, is I know that whatever the stuff is of which my body is made, though it is called material, it must be really made of the one stuff and essence of which all things are made. Okay, so if you didn't know, I am a scientist. My undergraduate degree is in anthropology, so that's the study of people. But before I switched into anthropology, I was in engineering. I loved chemistry and physics and all of that. And when I was doing math for chemistry and physics, I loved that. Basic calculus, not so much. It's like, don't ask me to solve for X. Ask me to solve for how to build a bridge. That I can do. Well, at least I could. And so Ernest says it right there, made of the one stuff. Well, basic science tells us that we are all made of the one stuff. We are made of protons and neutrons and electrons, and we are made of quarks. So, and photons. Depending on who you talk to, there's millions of photons, or there's literally one photon. I can't, if I think about it too hard, it just blows my mind. So Ernest right there was right. When you go back and read these Greek philosophers, BC, they theorized about the fact that we're all made of the same thing. They theorized the existence of atoms, which are made up of electrons. So it's molecules are made up of atoms. Atoms are made up of electron, neutrons, and protons. And then electron, neutrons, and protons are made up of, I think, quarks, and then it goes down to photons. We are literally all made of the same thing. And when you look at, from a science perspective, we feel solid. Like when we tap on ourselves. So he says definite form and definite feel. And I have an outline and I'm made of material. But when you look at it at that below microscopic level, we're made mostly of air. We're made mostly of air and mostly of energy. And it's all the same kind of energy. Why not call it God stuff? Why not? So, the couch that I'm sitting on right now, and the phone that I'm talking to you on right now, and the stand that my phone is sitting in, and the house that I'm sitting in, we're all made of the same stuff. It's exciting. And it makes me want to treat things a little bit better. With the TV being dying, I had to take all the cords off and untangle everything, and I did not know how many cords were back there. My dust bunnies were almost sentient. But so I took that extra care and I cleaned everything up and I got everything together, because they may not have the same aggregate intelligence that I have, but they're made of the same stuff that I am, and they deserve the respect. Maybe not the dust bunnies. The dust bunnies have moved on to their more appropriate home. So, therefore, I sense within every cell and tissue of my body an eternity. From dust you came, and to dust you will return. It's not that terrifying, because what it means is that nothing is ever wasted in the universe. This material form will be recycled into other forms. And the energy that we are can never be destroyed or can never be destroyed. I mean, that's the second law. No. I think it's a law in thermodynamics. Let me not quote myself and figure out which law it is. But energy can never be lost or destroyed. So the energy that you are now goes on forever. It will just take on a new form. Okay, so as I relax my body consciously and definitely, which I am able to do by mentally relaxing and dropping all strain. I keep seeing the meme on Facebook that says, drop your shoulders and let your tongue drop from the roof of your mouth. Think about, you may not have ever noticed it, but if you're stressed out, you tend to press your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Let your tongue drop into your lower jaw. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. This is what he's telling you right here. I feel flowing through me a vital energy, a dynamic force, a great surge of living power. You art that. You art that. You are God stuff. The spirit within me refreshes me daily. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. That's what I was trying to say. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. But you are a divine channel that the energy is constantly flowing through. And the energy is inexhaustible. It can't be destroyed. So it's constantly flowing through you. If you're willing to sit down, relax, and feel it. Right here, right now, I feel saturated with the life essence itself. And I feel the same life essence flowing in and through me. That's the essence of what we call energy healing. We take the energy in and let it flow through us. We are never using our own energy. That would exhaust us. That's not what we're called to do. We are called to pull the energy through us and then into the person that we are working with. And love works the same way, by the way. The love comes through us and into the person that we are loving. They get to choose what to do with it. That can be a hard lesson some days. I feel immersed in and saturated by the vital essence of perfection that brings me into tune with life. I don't know if Ernest was a musician. I'm sure he loved music. I probably could call Kathy and find out. She would know. Kathy Mastrioni, the head archivist for the Science of Mind Archives. It's a worth a visit. Because she would know. I feel myself to be a perfect instrument of life's divine symphony. So, one violin, one flute, it's beautiful. But when you get an entire symphony together, it's magical. And that's what we are. When we are working in concert to make a better world, we are a divine symphony, and we are magical. We are in tune with its harmony and perfection. My body is an instrument in, through, and upon which life